Hello, everyone, to the next episode of Monster Mates.
Yay!
Spencer, please choose a number between 1 and 67.
Okay. I'm gonna go for 16.
16. Plants Girls.
Plant Girls.
Yes.
Poison Ivy.
Yes, pretty much.
Or the thing from Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, boy. All right. So without going into it, I think I'm going to rate this... I think I'll rate this a 7.
I think I will rate this... Make up 6.
Okay. So let me get a particular picture. Come on.
Yeah, so, I don't know. Something about Plant Girls, like, it sounds alluring, but I feel like once you get into the semantics of it, it's not that great.
Maybe. I mean, obviously, bondage would be fantastic with them because they are a living bondage situation.
They have vines for days, bro. See, I'm looking at a picture Trev sent me, and I am looking at a different one. And the one I'm looking at doesn't have the one he sent me has like her feet are
the
are
roots.
They're like roots. And I don't know if I like that. That makes me uncomfortable to look at. I don't like it.
But is that what you're going to be focusing on, though, during the actual sex?
Feet treats. No.
Goodness.
Okay, so how do we feel about the green skin? Because it's weird.
I'm
like
fine
with it. I'm fine with it.
Yes.
I also think it could change depending on the color of the flower itself.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that could be a lot of fun, like what kind of plant you're going for.
Mm-hmm. Like if you got like a rose, it would be red-skinned.
You get go for like a piranha plant.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. Get the girl with the sharp teeth.
Yeah. Red with like little white dots on them.
Yeah. Oh, I like the idea of this one. I like the idea. I don't know if in practice I'm gonna dig it.
Okay, so
how tell us a little bit about it, because I'm gonna assume you have the page pulled up.
I do. All right. Plant Girls, or by its formal name, Mandragoras, are soil-dwelling plant-type monster girls. They don't go around actively mating with humans, but rather use a combination of an attractive fragrance and a psychoactive scream to induce men to mate with them.
Okay.
So they're gonna be super sweet smelling, for sure.
Yes. Like almost like intoxicating almost.
Yes.
I've said this before, I won't obviously drop names, but I knew a girl who anytime anyone got near her, she had no perfume or anything. It was just like natural pheromones just falling out of her. Just like,
Goodness.
Oh my god. It was like every guy I talked to, they're like, dude, I get dizzy around her. I'm like, dude, same. That is what I imagine when I would imagine being near one of these girls.
Mm-hmm.
It's just being allured in by just the intoxicating aroma.
Yes, I would imagine that each particular plant species would have its own special fragrance to it, possibly related to how they like to have sex. Like the rose might be more of a romantic, gentle kind of sex, so on and so forth.
I am for the piranha plants.
just hardcore all the way, no holds bars.
Give it to me. Yeah. Yes, please. That would be mine. I would totally go for that.
For sure.
Although, like, okay, No, I'm just trying to think. Are their pussies like normal or is it like leafy?
I think. I
Or
think.
you could go super literal and it'll be like a like an actual rose.
Oh goodness.
I'm just saying.
I think their labias would be like plant-like, but other than that, it would just be a regular vagina.
Just green.
Yes. I mean, depending on the plant creature.
That like I think it's just one of those things is how far are you the buyer slash person wanting to try this experience willing to go? How far are you willing for a plant girl?
Yes. And I would imagine for a plant girl brothel, there would also be like different types. Like, we've obviously mentioned the bondage thing already, but
Yes.
as I kind of read from the Monster Girl page, it's like, hey, do you want like a sort of hypnotizing setting with their fragrance and all that?
And some people are into that hypnotizing
Yeah.
thing, as we learned from our episode with the
Beholder girls.
Beholder girls. Yeah, some people just are like, yeah, hypnotize me, baby. It's like,
Yeah.
oh god, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I'm not a big fan because I want to remember what I did or see what I am doing. But I can totally see that being a big kink because I had no idea that was the one either.
Yeah.
So if you ask for the biggest one you got,
You're gonna
Are
be
you
getting
getting-
a giant girl.
oh, you think he's just gonna be literal, like just a giant plant girl?
Yes. I 100% think that if you ask for the biggest one, you're gonna get like a gigantic plant, almost to the point where it's a tree or something.
Can I fuck the female version of the Deku tree?
I mean, probably. I'm sure
my
it
God.
exists. I'm sure it exists.
Listen, the Deku tree. But honestly, the Deku tree was probably a mixture between a human and a Mandragora. Honestly,
Yeah.
who fucked the tree?
Yes.
These are the real questions of Zelda lore. That's what I want to know.
Fair.
But if I don't know, I think this is a. Whereas before we were like, oh, this is a beginner kind of stuff. This is not beginner. This is like after you've gone through a couple and you've tested the waters many times and going, all right, how weird do you want to fucking go?
Yeah, for sure. This is not your beginner type because the beginners, they might be scared away. But for the more advanced of the monster girl hunters, this would be a nice little treat, I would say.
Are you an advanced monster fucker? Please come right in. We have the girls for you.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Ugh.
I don't know. I think it's kind of like with the fish, like different kinds, different things.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting. But do I go out in the middle of the day, like say, man, when I leave this place, I get to go to the local flowery, local greenhouse and have my way with a bunch of plants? Probably not. Now, oh wait a minute, I have a question.
Yes.
Like an actual orphanage for flowers, can I pick out the potted plant girl and take her home with me? Can I take care of my Tamagotchi plant girl
mean-
wife?
I'm pretty sure you could, but you wouldn't find that in a brothel, obviously.
No,
But
exactly.
in a separate shop? Probably.
In a separate shop where it's just like, oh, I'm just buying plants, and they just leave with like.
It's a little mini plant girl who's just kind of there.
And you could grow. You could. Oh God. You know what?
Home.
You know. You know what?
Yeah?
I don't want to talk about that anymore.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I feel like it could go into. So you're grooming the plant girl.
Yes, I was honestly about to. It's like you're making your own homegrown sex
Yeah, your own homegrown sex girl.
toy.
Oh no, Keep her watered, boys.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, give her lots of fertilizer.
No. No.
I think I peaked the mic. I think I peaked the mic.
Don't worry about it.
Oh my god, that's so funny. The new kink you never knew you wanted.
No.
You don't want it?
No, I don't want it.
Why don't you want it?
I don't. We've already.
You don't want to fertilize your own plant wife?
No. I do not want this. And I will shame anyone who does.
Please tell us in the comments how you would fertilize your own plant girl and what plant girl you would want.
Oh, goodness. So one thing that I will say is that with the exclusion of the piranha plant girl and like the Venus flytrap, I would say, I'm going to make the claim that most plant girls would like gentler sex.
Yeah, because you don't want to break them.
Yeah.
They're delicate flowers, and they got. I'm assuming their bones are branches.
Probably, yeah.
I don't know the limits of plant girls, but if I had to guess, I'm gonna say there might be two kinds. Like you have the ones that are like more tree-like. You got branches, you got all that stuff, and then you got the normal like plant girls where maybe their muscles or bones and other insides are more flexible, more bendable.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking, is that there's like two kinds here.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to pick, I'd pick for the bendable ones, because I don't want to accidentally snap her like a twig, no pun intended.
Yeah, that would be real bad.
Actually, pun intended. Dude, you walk in, they got a list. Oak, mahogany, pine.
Oh man.
You can pick what you want. You can pick how sturdy of a tree do you grow. What kind of tree girl do you want? How sturdy?
Definitely got to go with the mahogany.
Oh, dude, mahogany.
Mahogany.
Or that oak.
Yes.
Ooh. The oak is experience.
The oaks are the MILFs.
Yes, oaks are. Oh God, I can't look at oak trees the same now.
Well,
I just look at an oak tree and just go to myself. That's a MILF.
Weeping willows are like the goth chicks.
No, they're the widows. They're weeping. They're like, okay.
I like my idea better.
Yeah, I like your idea better. The goth girls.
Yes.
Pine girls. Pine girls are definitely the ones who are like tsunderes.
Yeah. Yeah.
They love you, but they'll poke you.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, kids, post in the comments what your favorite tree girl is and why.
Oh, goodness. So I think we've run out of points for this. So
if I had to, if I had to pick a girl and rate it, I would probably rate this like a 6. I think you could have fun with this. I think there's a lot of possibilities, but like, I'm not gonna go out and search for it. If some guy goes, let's go out and do a plant girl, I'd be like, I've never done it. Okay, fuck it, right?
Yeah.
And I'd probably choose the Venus flytrap girls, because I would imagine that they are cute.
Yes, fair enough.
I like Venus flytraps.
Yes. I think I'm gonna keep with my 7. I think the idea of both, like, the fragrance is a big thumbs up for me. And I think the bondage thing could be really interesting.
Listen, man, I know you're into that pain. They can whip you. Listen, they got them vines. They can just
do.
Literally whip them. Get them to go whip.
They can they can make their hands into a cat of 9 tails.
Oh, man. You don't have to buy you don't even have to buy a ball gag. They just shove an acorn in your mouth. Just a big old pine cone.
Possibly, yeah. Depending. I'm trying to think of what specific one I would go after. Darn it.
I like scenarios, and that's what I imagine. Like a cute tomboy Venus flytrap. That's what I imagine.
I think I would go for a dandelion girl.
Like a big fluffy girl.
Yeah.
I think she'd make you sneeze. She'll make you sneeze though.
Maybe, depending on how you handle her.
Oh. Just put a bag over her head.
Oh, goodness.
Gotta keep the pollen in, baby.
And with that, what would you rate the plant/tree girl? And would you want to bang one?
And would you like to bring one home and fertilize it? Let us know in the comments.
And while you do that, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, give this video a thumbs up, and check out our Twitter as well as the Twitter of the lovely person who made the thumbnail.
Yeah, we don't know who it is yet, but please check them out.
And until then, stay tuned for the next episode.
Bye.